Take it away.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for...
It's the Giz Fiz with the Giz Wiz. It's kind of like Cheese Whiz. It's the Giz Fiz. And now your host, mathematics writer and the Giz Wiz, Dick DeBartolo.
Chat room, welcome to GizFiz PM. Okay, as you may have seen, we have some guests in the studio. We'll pan. Ta-da! Becky, Margot, with her Spy vs. Spy t-shirt, and Ranger Rick with his Ranger Rick t-shirt. So these three got in early for the meetup tomorrow, and they were too cheap to buy a hotel, so they're just going to sleep in the floor of Disneyland. Okay, so we're going to do... Oh, well, first of all, I got a gift. Da-dum. Becky brought me something. She sent me a whole box of stuff last week, and we have something else this week, pumpkin-y. Maybe it's a Halloween-y thing. It is man body wear. Now
you seem so disappointed.
Yeah, last week I thought it was a shirt, and it was a mesh shopping bag. This week, when I looked at the back, I said, oh, she bought a shopping bag for Dennis. But no, it's mesh underwear. No, and it's all of those. That's what's amazing. Whatever you want to be in this bag, you just point to it on the bag, and it becomes that when you take it out of the bag. Amazing. Okay, thank you, Becky. All right, so chat room. We're going to start with our, and no one wanted to be on camera, right? No, okay. They said, we've done that, Dick. We're waiting for something more network to be guest on. Okay, photo captions from George Davis. So we'll start with photo number 1. Oh my God. All right, so it's a man with 2 horses. You would think the 2 horses would be pulling a plow, but it looks like he's pulling a platform with his car seat on. Doesn't it look like a car seat? Yeah. Or a recliner. Or a recliner wouldn't be that wide, would it? But it could be. All right. Okay. So it's 2 horses pulling a man on a giant recliner. A real lead sleigh Santa in the off season. Amish hot rod. Oh, that's very funny. 2 mules for Brother Joe. Leo's retirement. Where's the Budweiser? Don't tell him we had beans. I guess that's the horses talking. Santa in summer. This is before the wheel was invented. Modern Amish. Santa doing a practice run. Santa staying in shape. Sled and recliner. Original Santa sleigh prototype. Fox News 1.0. Someone stole everything but the seat. Another 2 mules for Brother Joe. Another don't tell him we had beans. This is the only way to travel. Amish plow is more comfortable. Surfing USA. Ford. This is a Ford 2-horsepower motor. Testing new airplane seats on the skid test. Budweiser Bud. Tim, the Amish tool man. Lazy Boy sleigh. The chair that really suits you, driver. Who needs a flux capacitor? I can get them up to speed. This baby has 2 horsepower. Oh, this is good. This is Uber in the country. Amish Santa, 2-horse open sleigh. Lazy Boy ad for farmers. That's good. The only way to travel, Santa affected by global warming. Excellent. Nothing but crap on this TV. Horse says, we ain't moving. What, no airbag? Santa sleigh, 0.9. Chat room, that was great. Really great. Let's see what George did. George said, for the man being pulled behind two horses, my caption is, Crazy Herman lives where there is no snow, so he made his own lawn sled, and he's happy now. Okay, so let's do photo number 2. Oh my gosh. All right, so this could be wallpaper. It could be, what could it be? More than what?
Noteworthy.
Noteworthy. Oh, okay. We have noteworthy. That's good. All right, so it's just musical notes, tons of them, filling the entire screen. Lotus notes, musical notepad. When I take notes in class, when I told you take notes in class, that's not what I meant. Samsung Note 10. I can't get the song out of my head. Take a note. Name that tune. I can name that note in one tune. Dumb Dora got me this one. I asked for a notepad. Wallpaper for the orchestra house. E.T. phoning home again and again and again. Did you keep notes? Staff meeting gone bad. Spike Jones exploded. Musical wallpaper to fart to in the bathroom. Too many notes. Yes, Emperor. Note paper. I told you not to lock up that note, freak. Failed to make my baby a genius. This is notable. Oh, sheet. Joe Citrani gets pen to napkin for the next song. Music is in the air. Note the lovely wallpaper. Oh, musical diarrhea. Good luck playing this song. Clef's palette. You only notice the notes if you see sharp. Oh, that's funny. 1 minute wallpaper. A view of Beethoven's mind. Too much treble, not enough bass. These are very good, chat room. You guys are so good. Let's see. George said, for the tons of musical notes, my caption is, before they had Sudoku, they had this game. People search for years and cannot find the rules on how to play it. Okay. Photo number 3. Chat room, you're very good. Oh my gosh. Wow. So this is like a limo or something from who knows when. So if you're doing audio only, it's an old fashioned car, not car, but carriage. And there's a driver and another person sitting up front, like in a stagecoach, and 2 very elegant people sitting in the back. Very, the horses went on strike. The buggy that brought Dickie D home when he was born. Bentley going back to their roots. 1911 first horseless carriage. Model T tow truck. Uber 2010. Have you seen a couple of horses around here? Churchill's early days. Tesla version 0.9. 1898 Benz. W.C. Fields rides again. The OG Tesla. Jerry, did you forget the horses again? Those musical notes page were the blueprints for this car. Leo's new Tesla. First car that ambulance chasing lawyers loved. Oh dear, I hope this isn't Dallas. Where's the crank? Tesla prototype before Elron was born. Where did the horses go? My second cousin, the car. Very first wind-up car. Okay, let's see what Leo. Let's see what George put 4. Oh, he called it an old-fashioned limo. George said, my caption for the old-fashioned limo. My great-grandfather here on the left used to chauffeur these rich people around in upper New York City.
I was going to say it's the Disneyland Express.
Yes, exactly. And someone posted, where do I plug my iPhone? Okay, let's do 4. Photo 4. And this is stalks of corn hanging, it looks like, from a ceiling, maybe on a porch or something. Corn stalks hanging from the rafters. Okay. I guess it's corn, dried corn, actually. Corn cobs hanging from the roof of the rafters. This photo is corny. Can you hear me now? Shucks. That's very good. I can't imagine how many corny answers you're going to get with this. Future presidential die, DYE. Colonel Panic, corny picture. Corn from the house in the middle. Pre-toilet paper days. Popcorn on the cob. Photos too corny for my tastes. Where repubs get their ideas. Worst popcorn machine ever. Another what people use before toilet paper. Cornucopia of stocks. Mazy days. Oh, that's good. This is how I keep squirrels out of the attic. The mob is sending a signal. Ears of corn hanging for scarecrow defense. Where corn goes to die. Corn on the porch. Corn. Children of the corn cob. Next we'll hang your pickle. Better than hanging broccoli. I said cobblestones. Okay. All right. Let's see what George put. George said, for corn stalks hanging in the rafters, my caption is, you see, Mary, this corn, when dried, makes, yes, popcorn. Okay, 5 of 6 coming up. Photo 5 of 6 coming up. Oh, my God, more music. Okay, this looks more like a sheet of music, and it looks like it's very, very old music, and that it's kind of fading at the edges. An old sheet of music. So, Mom, I straightened. Oh, this is good. Look, Mom, I straightened the wallpaper. We can just repeat our last music answers. A sheet load of notes. I recognize that song. Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Gazelle. Beethoven's TP. Another sheet music. Oh dear. I'm trying to guess that song. Original score to Mamma Mia. A female deer. The original GizFiz opening theme. Oh, this is good. Spotify in the 16th century. GizFiz intro on sheet paper. Match game tune. Wait, what key is it in? The new screensavers theme. Chopsticks again. Match game theme as originally written. Oh, this is very good. Mozart passing notes to his classmates. Very funny. WRAA's first copyright. All right. And George said, for the black and white musical notes, my caption is, you know, Frank, these were secret messages carried by famous musicians during the war to our allies. Okay. And now our final photo of the week. From George Davis. Oh, all right. So it's a very weird invention that It almost looks like two telephones and a crank. Two telephones, a crank, and a mic in the middle. All right, two telephones and a crank and the mic in the middle. Two-line phones, dual SIM iPhones. It's for you. No, it's for you. Can you hear me now? First attempt at stereo phones. Wally version 0.6. First conference phone. First intercom system. The one-eyed telemonster. Early earbuds. Trump's brain. Robot chicken. The first podcast setup. How Batman talks to Bruce Wayne. iPhone 11. GizFiz's first gadget. First party line. Built for party lines. New juicer. iPhone Y. Original Amazon Fire phone. Two phones Jackson. The original prison window phone. Oh, that's good. Pencil sharpener on steroids. The original bat phone. NSA wiretap. Insert corn cop here. Boston Tea Party line. With both hands on both sides. Crank with your third hand. Oh, that's funny. Let me get Martha, Mr. Bell. Okay. George said, for the crazy looking invention, my caption is, no, not to get your heart jump started, Fred. It is used somehow to start a car. Okay. And George Davis ends with, knowledge speaks, but wisdom listens. Stay safe, everyone. See you next week, George. George, thank you. And chat room, as usual, you're great. Alex, did you get the email about the safety, old-fashioned safety film?
Was that from today?
Yeah.
I think so.
I forgot who.
From John Tapley?
Yes.
Yes.
So maybe we'll do some logo. Maybe we can do half of that. And I think he said started a minute in.
Yeah. If we started a minute in, we missed the titles.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, we'll do maybe half of it. I think it's 14 minutes long. We can do. Yeah. And then later on, someone else sent me, Mom's Worm, an article that you can look up on Google all about House in the Middle, and that there were two versions. And when you put it on the screen, I'll read you what they changed from the first version to the second. Okay, we're going to do a few logo or factor crap. Becky loves logo. Okay, I'm going to turn away from her so she can't see the answers. What airline uses a stylized blue eagle? What airline uses a stylized blue eagle? Dun, dun. You know, to tell you right off the bat, it ain't United. Buzzard Air. That's what I do. American Eagle. Well, that's funny. Dead Buzzard Airlines. Air Force One. Plummet Airlines. U.S. Postal Airlines. Kentucky Fried Airline. Eagle Poop Airlines. Big Bird Airlines. JetBlue. Alaska. Drunk Bird Airline. Big Bird. Vacation Vultures. Pixley Airways. Suffocating Birds. Got a couple of right. Griffin Air, something special in the air. We can consider that right. All right, Becca, do you know? JetBlue, okay. 3 JetBlues here. Alex, you said?
Is it American Eagle?
Well, the answer on the card is American. You know, American on the wing, on the tail, they have the. You want to find an American Airlines logo for us?
Yeah. Oh, okay. I completely forgot there is a bird in that.
Yeah, there is. Can you show the chat room, please? Ta-da!
I just remember the AA, not
the bird. Okay.
And this is good because we have a sponsorship.
Oh, we do.
Yeah.
Great. Wow. Good.
In just a second.
Pterodactyls there. Oh, here it
Presenting
is.
an American dream. For years, American Airlines has dreamed of having a quiet plane with virtually smokeless engines, as comfortable as a 747, but able to land at almost any commercial airport. Introducing the new DC-10 luxury liner with a lounge and coach and
Oh my
first
God.
class. American DC-10. Our passengers get the best of everything.
You get the best of everything.
A lounge and coach. What, years ago, when I was writing Match Game, actually, I flew out to Goodson in LA a few times. And one time it was American, and the man said, "Do you want to sign a thing here?" He said, "It's a frequent flyer thing." And I said, "Well, what does it cost?" He said, "No, it's free. You just sign up and we'll keep track of your miles, and then you can get free things." So I signed up for that. But back then, in first class on American Airlines, what is now business class on they used to fly 747s between New York and LA. And the upstairs, which is now business class, was just a lounge for first class people with an open bar. And now, let's see, where did I just go? Oh, I went to Interbike. Yeah, I have almost 600,000 miles with United. So I only take flights that I can upgrade. In first class now, I think it's one of the new planes that are called the Max. The Max has nothing to do with your comfort. It has to do with how many people they can stick on a plane. This is in first class. The sink is not a sink anymore, like a round sink. It's a trough. The sink is about 2 inches wide by about 10 inches long with a spigot over it. And by doing that, the sink doesn't protrude out into the bathroom, and you can just about turn around. Okay, this is the first class bathroom. Anyway, awful. Okay, we will go back to logo question number 2. Wow. Well, a lot of you people have houses, so you might know this. What company, named after a Native American legend, invented the lawn sprinkler? What company, named after a Native American legend, invented the lawn sprinkler? Geronimo? Greyhound? Just nod in the room. Anybody know? No. Okay, we have all no's here. Thunderbird, Crazy Horse, Toro, Rain Dance, Casino, Howling Hyena, The Lawn Genie, Rainbird, Toto, Chinka Chinka Wee Wee, Spritzing Bowl, Elizabeth Warren Waters, Elizabeth Warren Squirters. You guys are very funny. The Lawn Ranger. Oh, that's very... That is very funny. Bell and Hal, Drooling Yak. Alex, do you know what company named after a Native American legend invented the lawn sprinkler?
I have no idea.
No idea. Chat room. At least a half dozen of you have it. It is Rainbird. It is Rainbird. Okay. Here's another bird question. A famous skater, Tony, has what brand of boards that help you fly like he does? You know, they're using it. Okay, a famous Tony who makes boards that make you fly like he does. Okay. Traction, Eagle, Tony Roma. Tony Roma, a great place for skis. Tony Rainbird, Tony Hawk's Post, Tony the Tiger. Do we know in this room? Oh, they're okay. We have all nods. Alex, do you know the famous skater Tony, whose brand of boards help you fly like he does?
Tony Hawk.
Tony
Hawk?
Yeah, you got it. That is it. And we have a lot of right answers in the chat room. Okay, we're looking for another bird answer. And the question is a brand of shoe polish. Looking for a bird answer. And it's a brand of shoe polish. Larry Bird. Let's just cancel this. Okay. We have a lot of right answers here. All right, chat room it is. I mean, chat room, East Coast chat room. Kiwi. Did you know that, Alex?
No.
Oh. Okay, should we do...
Oh, wait, hold on. I do have this. Is that...
yeah, it's even narrower than that.
Oh. Because this is supposedly when American unveiled their Maxes. This was what they said.
Oh, okay. Maybe they. Oh, okay. I was on United. Maybe
there's a slightly different one.
Maybe they have this very elegant sink. Okay, so. Okay, should we do our video? We'll do like half of it now, and. Okay, what is that? Oh, that person from Google is talking to me. I must have said a magic word. All right, should we do a video?
Oh, here we go. Here's United. Here's United.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. You know what? It is now narrower than that.
And someone's tweeting the sink is terrible.
Yeah.
So, want to let me know when to stop?
Yes. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, exactly. When we get bored. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Yearn to Learn with the Giz Wiz. We always take notes during these because they're all critical. Oh, Fallout. Oh, this is going to be dramatic. When and how to protect. This is going to be good. I would say now is the time to protect yourself.
It attacks us with nuclear weapons. Danger will come not just from blast or heat or nearby radiation effect, but also from fallout. Fallout, which may occur miles and miles away from the blast.
Will it look like a cartoon?
Fallout.
Oh, it will.
What it is, how to detect it, and what to do to protect yourself against it. Everybody needs to know. Yes,
get a screen to hide behind.
You. Watch and listen. One day, these facts may save your life.
Okay.
What is this fallout, anyhow? Just bits of radioactive fallout of the mushroom cloud of the nuclear explosion and settle on the ground.
Oh, good.
These bits of matter can be dangerous.
Wear a
exposed to
foil
sun
hat.
radiation every day from cosmic rays or other natural sources of radiation. These exposures are too small to hurt you.
So
When a
watch out for the
wartime
big
nuclear
stuff.
explosion occurs, a serious fallout follows. Thousands of tons of atomized earth, building materials, rocks, and gases may be thrown into the air. And the mushroom cloud containing them sometimes moves as high as 100,000 feet, nearly 20 miles up. Some of the radioactive particles spill out near the explosion site. Others may be carried for 10, 50, 100 miles or more.
But the
But how
cloud
do you
always
know
looks the
if
same,
there
is that right?
fallout? You can't hear, smell, taste, or see the radiation. But you yourself can detect the fallout particles that produce it. The easiest time to do this, without special instruments,
Is
when
with
the
a big
fallout is
question
settling
mark.
through the air. This starts any time from about 1/2 hour to several hours after the explosion, depending on how far away you are. And it continues to fall for an hour or longer. Usually you can see the fallout. So if there has been an explosion of a nuclear weapon within a few hundred miles of you, you
And
should
people
suspect
are not
every
using
unusual
confetti,
concentration of dust in the
then
air
it's
of being
radiation.
fallout. After an explosion in daylight, watch any unusual accumulation of dust. At
On
night,
elevated
put a white or
doors.
light-colored plate
Out your
outside.
window.
Examine it every 15 minutes or so.
Did he say put a plate
If
outside?
dust is accumulated on the plate, treat it as fallout. The particles in that fallout behave like
Ooh,
miniature
they're
X-ray
diamonds.
machines, sending out radiation in all directions. If there are many particles, and if you are exposed to them long enough, you will be hurt. Others will be watching for that fallout, of course. Experts will estimate the probable path and speed of approaching fallout and try to keep you posted. But it may come before you hear any details by radio or otherwise. You must take precautions, whether you hear their reports or not. If radio stations are operating, you will hear reports, especially on the Conelrad frequencies 640 or 1240 on your AM dial. As soon as it is safe for specially protected crews to get out into the open, these highly trained civil defense radiation detection teams
Will
will
hold
make a
their
thorough
lunch
check of
boxes up.
radiation levels and characteristics. Those facts will be relayed to you by radio as fast as they come into civil defense headquarters in your area.
If you can hear my voice, you're dead.
Information from the radiation monitoring teams will be combined and analyzed by experts manning a central radiation control point. These experts, who know
these
just how
5
fast
big
harmful
worms.
radiation reduces in force, can predict when it will be safe for people to come out of shelters and resume normal tasks. We have warned that you may have to act before you get any detailed reports. Just what can you do if fallout comes your way? Find the
Move.
best shelter you can. The more solid substance you can put between yourself and the fallout, the better.
Take
But
the
an ordinary
dish
frame
from
house
the
with
terrace
windows
and
closed
put it on
will
your
give
head.
Considerable protection. In a house, it's best to get on the floor, away from doors and windows. Or if you can, find a location with additional walls in the center of the building. A basement is even better if the house has one.
Or if it doesn't,
Large
dig
buildings,
one.
such as apartment or office buildings, give good protection. The thick,
Get a
heavy
job and
masonry
stay
of their
there.
walls and floors makes it hard for radiation to get through. Basements, inside rooms, or corridors on the lower floors are safest. The basement of any house or building will become a good improvised shelter if you
Captain J
block
says,
the windows
paint your
with
house
sandbags
first.
and place other sandbags on the floor above the shelter area.
Yeah. If you happen to have 10,000
have
sandbags, this is
sandbags,
good.
Thick, solid layers of books,
Then take
magazines or
selfies.
newspapers, or even a series of file cabinets standing close
This
to each
basement
other
has 2
can
coffins
cut
also,
the
all
radiation
set.
danger. In some parts of the country, there are storm cellars or outside vegetable storage cellars. They may be used as shelters from fallout. If you plan to use such a cellar, or your basement, or any other shelter, stock it with food and supplies. To equip and supply your shelter area, you need some of the same things you might take on a vacation camping trip. First, sleeping
Take a
equipment
fishing
to fit your
rod.
shelter area.
Take a
Folding
radio.
cots
Take some shorts.
or sleeping bags
And a bathing suit.
and blankets.
Okay.
Then, food and water. There should be at least a 2-week supply. You'll want plenty of fruit juices and lots of your family's favorite canned foods. The
Okay.
drinking water supply should be rotated often to be sure it's fresh. And don't forget such basic needs
And take lots
as sugar,
of beef jerky.
salt, pepper, and other seasoning that your family ordinarily uses.
Ketchup, mayonnaise. And
Now,
don't
some
forget the
equipment.
Grey Poupon.
A radio is very important. It should be a battery portable with spare batteries. A transistorized radio is best, as the batteries last longer. Next, you need light in the form of flashlights and a battery-operated lantern. Then, a good first aid kit. Now, plates, cups,
Is
silverware.
toilet paper anywhere on
A
this
can
list?
opener and a bottle opener are important. Add to these things enough closed containers to take care of garbage and human waste.
And now there's
Especially
no
if there will be
room for
children
the
in the
family,
shelter.
so we don't need the
Include some
garbage
books
for the
and
human
magazines,
waste.
Paper.
Oh,
and
Mad
pencils.
Magazine, okay.
Maybe 1 or 2 small, simple games.
Oh, logo. Take logo questions.
The best protection of all is the special shelter built according to specifications of your local civil defense organization.
Oh, my God.
This has an air filter to allow ventilation, but keep dust out.
Okay,
It has
yeah.
at least 3 feet of earth over it.
Oh, my
It would
gosh.
be a good idea to go right
get a
now
blotter.
to your local civil defense office to secure plans for the type of shelter you want, and then to get busy on construction. Plans are simple, using standard materials. So maybe you can do the job yourself.
All right.
But all this special shelter talk won't help very much.
Why don't you just
You are
live in
caught
your
way out
car?
on the open road. If that happens, keep driving until you see a building, which may be a house or barn, church or school. Drive as close to the building as you can. Then get yourself and your family out of the car and take cover in the building. If you live on a farm and have sufficient warning, get your animals under cover and give them
Take them
enough
down
food and
into the
water
bomb
to
shelter
last
with
several
you.
days. And if you can, cover any piles of hay or harvested crops that may be outside.
Cover them with what?
If the explosion has been some miles away, you will have time to fill tubs and other containers with water before fallout arrives. All locations
Dr.
where
Murray
outside
says, and
dust
watch
does
for
not penetrate will be
radioactive
safe storage
zombies.
points for water. Whatever kind of shelter you find, settle down and make the best of it. If there are others with you, help
Make the
them
best
by
of
being
them.
as calm as you can. And
Me
don't
too
be
says,
discouraged.
I think I'd just rather die.
You can go out for very brief periods if you are well covered and keep the dust off your skin.
Wear a
heavy
fireman's
boots or
hat.
shoes, and pants tucked in or tied
Oh,
around
and
the bottom.
pants. Okay,
Keep dust
wow.
out. If any dust gets on you, brush it off promptly. And when you have a chance, wash it off. That dust can burn your skin. But what happens if you do get exposed to a great deal of fallout?
Uh-oh.
Food or water has been contaminated by the dust, internal damage may occur. When dust has been left on skin, there will be skin burns.
Uh-oh.
When you have been near dust too long, there may be radiation sickness. Exposure can even cause death. If you have had considerable exposure, you will vomit and grow weak.
Oh, my
But
God.
after a few hours, this sensation will pass.
Oh,
By the next
it will
day,
pass.
you may have had the last of it. Even if
Oh.
you've been exposed to excessive fallout, you may
You can
eat
still
and drink
have
just as
bacon
you
and
normally
eggs.
would. But don't force yourself. Whether you have had these symptoms or not, if civil defense radio announcements have said that radiation has been high in your section, keep an eye on your condition for the next few days. Watch especially for these developments in the 2 weeks following exposure.
A second head.
Return of nausea,
3 feet.
sore throat, bruise spots developing without any known reason, loss of hair. These conditions, or nosebleed, or diarrhea, should be reported to a doctor.
Oh,
or to
yeah.
the nearest first aid station set up under civil defense plans. Unless civil defense teams have warned that your area is still dangerously radioactive, you can get out and work to help yourself
And go back
help
to your
others.
job.
Although fallout can be deadly, your chances
It
of
can
avoiding
be
damage
fun
from it
if
are
you
much
do it
better
right.
if you follow the directions we have given you. During an alert, keep your portable radio tuned to the Conelrad radio frequencies, 640 and 1240 on the AM dial, for the latest reports and advice. Right now, today, before there is an alert, take time to learn the civil defense 5
Remember
steps
to
safety.
nod your head in
Learn
unison.
warning signals and what they mean. Learn your community plan for emergency action. Learn protection from radioactive fallout.
And
Learn first
for
aid
God's
and home
sake,
emergency
paint your
preparedness
house.
steps. And learn how to use Conelrad 640 or 1240 on the AM dial for official directions.
Wow. Wow. Very good. And Chumley says, and wear a full body condom. All right. Well, so obviously you don't have to clean up your house or paint it. You just have to do those other things. You just have to go get those plans, and anybody can make a complete bomb shelter 3 feet under the earth. I'll probably do that tomorrow. Okay, we're going to do some match game. Do we have cards? Everybody has a card. Ta-da. Let's see. We can do. You could write on that. And everybody has something? Okay. All right. Britta said, I know this wine was made by people stamping on grapes because I just found a blank in my glass. Britta said, I know this wine was made by people stomping on grapes because I just found a blank in my glass. Let's see, looking up. A sandal, a bone spur, a blister, a corn, a dolphin tattoo, an athlete's toe, a sock, a radioactive toenail, a shoelace, a shoe horn, sock, bunion, shoe nail. Okay, we'll start with Alex. Breno said, I know this wine was made by people stamping on grapes because I just found a blank in my glass. Alex, you said sock. You matched several people in the chat room. Ranger Rick, you said, say it out loud. Oh, toenail. Okay. Okay. Margot said, oh, toenail, a match. And Toda, I think these three are cheating back here. I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. They're cheating. I forgot what I wrote. Toenail. Okay. Very good. We have a clean sweep, an odor eater. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. There we go. Bum, bum. Jack said to the psychiatrist, Doc, I lead a full life. Unfortunately, it's full of blank. Jack said to the psychiatrist, Doc, I lead a full life. Unfortunately, it's full of... Okay. Oh, emptiness, accidents, shrinks, misery. Oh, full of gazelles. Debbie Downers, foolishness, dead psychiatrist, nuclear fallout, methane gas. Oh my God. Another nuclear fallout. Meaningless fluff. You're probably going to get a lot of matches with meaningless fluff. Poor choices. Match game. Oh, it's full of match game questions. Slips and falls. Kibbles and bits. Leprechauns. Okay, Jack said to the psychiatrist, Doctor, I lead a full life. Unfortunately, it's full of... Ranger Rick, you can just shout it out.
Crap.
Oh, full of crap. Okay. Margot says... Full of cloudy days. Okay. Becky.
Bean sprouts.
Bean sprouts. Okay. I said it's full of troubles. And Alex, you said full of crap. Hey, Ranger Rick and Alex, dead on political advertisements. That's true. That is true. Bum. I get Okay. Mr. Periwinkle. Gene Rayburn liked to do that because he'd love to do his old man voice. But I will just do it as a normal person. 103-year-old Mr. Periwinkle said, the strangest thing, my hair stayed its natural color all these years, but my blank turned gray. 103-year-old Mr. Periwinkle said, it's strange, my hair stayed its natural color, but my blank turned gray. Okay. No, I might get a match with this. Skin, lips, vision, eyes, mood. My hair stayed natural, but my hat turned gray. That's very funny. Teeth, toupee, wife, hamster, toenails. My prospects turned gray. My sister. My sister turned gray. My disposition. My cardigan sweater. That's very funny. My Dorian turned gray. My gluteus maximus. My salad. My Argyle shirt. You guys out of your minds today. My fallout cloud. My refrigerated food. My prostate. Okay. 103-year Mr. Periwinkle said, strangest thing, my hair turned its natural color, but my blank turned gray. We'll start with Alex. My skin turned gray. Okay, Becky, you said my nose turned gray. Okay, Margot said my beard turned gray. Ranger Rick said nose. Okay. I said my toenails turned gray. And we got a couple matches. My mood, my outlook on life, my feet of clay. Wow. Bum, bum. Psychiatrist said to Marvin, it's not said it's normal to laugh at work. And Marvin said, but doctor, I'm a blank. The psychiatrist said to the Marvin, nothing to worry about. It's okay to laugh at work. And Marvin said, but doctor, I'm a blank. Okay. Undertaker, a patient, a clown, a match game question writer, mortician, proctologist, grief counselor. That's very funny. Crime scene investigator, a mime, prostitute, cat breeder, student driver, gynecologist. Oh my God. I'm an acrobat who hangs by his teeth. Plastic surgeon. Okay, let's start with Ranger Rick. Psychiatrist said to Marvin, it's perfectly normal to laugh at work. And Marvin said, but doctor, I'm a... You can just yell it out. I'm an undertaker. Okay. And Margot did... Mortician. We'll give that a match. Grave digger. Okay. I'm right in there with everybody. I said, but I'm a funeral director. And Alex, you said a mime. That's good. A mime is good. Someone said a match game writer. When I used to write the questions years and years ago, Goodson had a West Coast office, so I would write them here and send them out there. And this is long before you had printers at home and everything. So I went to the local stationery store, and the cards with these things, 3x5. These are the actual cards. And I asked a woman, I needed a copy of them. Can you put like 3 cards on each piece of paper? And she's doing it. And as she's taking them off, she said, wait a minute. These look like match game questions. And I said, well, they are match game questions. She said, where'd you get them? And I said, I write them. She said, you write them? As if how could you possibly writing them? She said, you sure you didn't copy these someplace? I write them. Anyway, all right, we're going to do one more. And then, Dennis, you want to bring Charlie down? All right. Calling Charlie, the Padango, the dum-bum-bum. Let me just... Okay, Harvey said, I just invented the world's smallest folding umbrella. It's so small, you can carry it in your blank. Harvey said, I just invented the world's smallest folding umbrella. It's so small, you can carry it in your toenail. Oh, that's small. In your navel. That's actually good. In your shoe, in your belly button. Well, we'll match that with navel. In your hair, in your wallet. That's actually a good answer. In your Mary Poppins suitcase. In your ear canal, lunchbox, RV, back pocket. In your raincoat. In your fallout shelter. Okay, Alex, we'll start with you. Harvey said, I invented the world's smallest folding umbrella. It's so small you can carry it in your nose. Okay. I was a little further up. You can carry it in your ear. Ranger Rick said, in your thumb pocket. Oh, okay. Margot, earbud case. Coin pocket. Okay. Dennis, is Charlie coming down? Oh, we're going to have it. Oh, that's so funny. Look. Squirrel Mince from Archie McPhee. That is a great catalog. They have you ever gone? If you have time, just go to Archie McPhee and go through their catalog. How can I, Captain J? If you want to buy an original Match Game card, just go to matchgamequestions.com. Or get. Oh my gosh, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our weekly appearance of Charlie the dog. Charlie the dog, yay! Yay, Charlie! Charlie, wait, all these people have to pet me. Oh, Charlie. Oh, he's going up. Charlie's very excited because there are people here he knows he can get pet. Everybody loves Charlie. Yes, Charlie has a live audience tonight. So tomorrow's the meetup. About 2:30 for 45 minutes to an hour. Chad will. Alex, did you get the email I sent you with the link? Because you could do a quick shot of everybody here. Dun, dun.
Yes.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is what Disneyland studio looks like. Oh, is it? I hope it's on. Ta-da! We're getting it. So as I was saying, Chad's going to broadcast 45 minutes of an hour of the meetup tomorrow. So if you can't come, go to GizFiz.tv. 2:30 New York time, so that's 11:30 California time. And there we are. Okay, so that is Disneyland. And I guess because we're also broadcasting, it's not in motion, but it should be.
Just this computer's acting up.
Oh, this computer's acting up. Okay, but that's what the studio looks like. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Match Game. This has been Giz Fiz PM. Giz Fiz PM.
Hold on, the computer's acting up.
Oh my God. The computer's acting up and our TD isn't. GizFiz PM is a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman, Dick DeBartolo, Dennis Wonderland, Charlie the Dog, Ranger Rick, Margot, Becky, Jammer B Production, Spike, Rufus Stooge, brought to you by Turtle Wax. Remember, when you see falling in the sky, turtle wax your body and you'll be safe. Till next week, Dick DeBartolo, the GizWiz. Bye. So chat room, see you tomorrow for the meetup. GizWiz.tv, 2:30 East Coast time. Just space it out for where you live. And Thursday, I'll see you on GizWiz. Is there a theme there somewhere?
Somewhere. Thanks, Dick.
Okay, Al.
Say hi to everybody for me. Sorry I'm not there.
I will. Okay, thank you so much.
Have fun.
Okay.
Happy birthday.
You're not going to miss anything. It's going to be 49 with 30-mile-an-hour winds.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Wow,
okay,
it's never been that cold when I was there.
Never.
Last year was hot and humid. Or at least warm and humid.
Yeah. The restaurant closed on October 10th. It closed almost a month early. So we were so lucky. We hadn't planned on being there. Anyway, okay, bye, everybody. Thanks, Alex.
Bye.
Okay, bye.